Beadaholique on this Thursday morning. So I'm glad you could be here with me. We are live and we have Michelle in the background helping us and Thaisa as well. So we're gonna have a fun shopping show today, focusing on those beautiful Timeless Wonders beads. So they're beautiful Czech glass beads. Here, I'll just show you one strand that I have that I can reach right here. And they are so pretty. So we've done a couple of these before. So these are gonna be a different selection, but I love just looking at the Timeless Wonders collection. Now, I also have a fun, good announcement as well. Twix is in the background talking. So we are in the process of updating the website to be 50% off site-wide. So the discount is increasing to 50% off site-wide. A lot of prices have already been updated and more are going to be updating within the next few minutes, half hour, couple hours. So you're going to be seeing all those prices that were 40% off switching up to 50% off site-wide. Oh, I see Laura's here and Teresa's here. Good morning, you guys. Connie, hello. I just saw a ton of floaty hearts for that. I know we all love a good discount, and it is a perfect time of year to have such a nice site-wide discount of 50% off. Hello, Cheryl and Liz and Monica. Good afternoon. So if anyone, I know we just had a bunch of friends join us. We are increasing our discount on Beadaholique to site-wide 50% off. It has started. We wanted everyone here in this community to be the first to know. So we are in the process. So it has already been updated on a bunch of different items, and then in the next couple hours, so every minute more prices are updating, and then within a couple hours the entire site is going to be half off. Oh, yay. I see lots of yays and happiness about that. I know we love our beads and we love our discounts as well. Oh, hello, Marianne, and hello, Susan from very wet Seattle. My goodness, I was just reading about all the rain in Seattle. Oh, and I love it. Michelle is saying, surprise, your holiday gift came early. Everything will be half off. I know, it's really fun. Hello, Ruby and Jackie and Ellen. Oh my gosh, we have a really great group here. Hello, Teresa in LA. Hello to you as well. And Lori and Kathy. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. Well, we still have a really fun shopping show today, in addition to that discount. So two of my favorite things, discount and beautiful beads. And I always like to have these beads in front of me, show them on camera, twist and turn, and we can talk about them. And it's much easier to see them scale-wise in my hands as well. So I'm gonna do that. I have beautiful beads to show you. So I'm gonna flip my camera down in just a minute. Oh, Donna, you know, Donna, I am figuring out what I'm gonna do. I do have an Instagram account. I don't use it as much as I should, but it's Julianne Bean. And then I would love to keep creating, keep doing tutorials. I love the teaching, it's my favorite part. So I'm still figuring out what I'm gonna do when Beadaholique closes, but thank you for asking, I love that. Oh, hello, Dee. And Janet, hello. I know we are getting closer to closing. So as we see this discount has increased, that does mean we are getting closer to closing. A couple good things to remember then is if you see something you love, grab it now while you can, especially with a nice discount. All the videos that we've done over the years. So since even before I started in 2011, there are thousands of videos. All of those are going to remain up on the YouTube channel. So even when the website does shut down, we'll still have the videos on the YouTube channel. So that will still be there. So even like these lives get saved not only on the Beadaholique website, they also get saved on YouTube under the live tab. So even these will still be there. Oh, thank you, Liz. Oh gosh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. I know, I love teaching, I really do. So a couple other quick notes, anything you wanna download from the Beadaholique website, there's loom patterns, there's free graph paper, there's size charts, there's technique guides. Download that now. So while you have the opportunity, while you're on the website, download all of that information. If you see a project that you really like, that's like a bead weaving project or a loom project, click into that project. It usually says downloadable PDF. In that downloadable PDF, it will have a graph with it, usually, like a loom pattern chart. So you can download that. It's all free. So take all that stuff that you want, download it now, put it into a file so you have it for later. Oh, thank you guys. I love it. Thank you, Santa Barbara girl. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, Monique, I know we've had the best designers here, and I'm still really good friends with a lot of them. Rachel, Carlin, Kat, Andrea. Andrea has twins. If anyone remembers way back from the beginning days of Beadaholique, Andrea was there even before me. She has twins. So like really fun. I would love to do something with Deb as well. Deb and I have been talking. Maybe there's a collaboration we can do in the future as well. So our wheels are turning. We're trying to think what to do, but we're really, I know Deb and I both love teaching. So that's something. I like making projects and I like making jewelry design, but I think I like the teaching even more. So I'll see what I do. We'll figure it out. Hello, Myra. Oh, thank you for the earrings. Yes, there is a tutorial on these. We did these in a different class. And it's just, I love these little bead woven components. And then this pretty little piece here. This might be sold out already. But of course the beads I think are still available. Oh, thank you, Teal. I love that. Oh, Alora, thank you. Yes, there's wonderful people here. And there's such a wonderful community here as well. It's just the best people. So thank you guys for being with me on this journey, on this Beadaholique path all these years, and especially with these lives, because these lives have been what have allowed us to talk together and connect, and I've been so grateful for them. So we're still doing them. The lives are not stopping. We're going to keep doing them as long as we can. But that big news announcement today was that the discount on Beadaholique is increasing to 50% off. A lot of items are already at 50% off right now, and more are going to be listed in the coming minutes. Like every minute, something more is getting bumped up to 50%. And within a couple hours, it's going to be fully updated. So you'll see that. And a little tip is even if something is still marked 40% off, click on it. It might show 50 when you click on it. Because I was doing that this morning. I was playing around on the website. I was like, oh, this is marked 40% still. I clicked on it, and when I clicked on it, it had the 50% off. So little quick note about that is some items that look like they're not been updated yet actually are. So have fun with that. Oh, thank you, Dee. I'm so glad to hear that. I love that. Yes, the teaching, the community is what I love. So I really love it when people say that they feel more confident or they're inspired, because we play, we have fun and we play. And I always say there's no wrong way to do something, and everybody's path is a different path to get to the finished item. Everyone has a different style, and it's great to embrace all of that. So that's what I love. Oh, thank you, Santa Barbara girl. All right, you guys are wonderful. I do want to show you what we're going to play with today, because there's beautiful, beautiful beads. I have a ton on my table. I have 2 mats on my table today. As always, if you want to see about the size, the color, the quantity, click on that shopping bag icon. Everything's preloaded. Michelle and Thaisa can provide links. They'll be popping up banners. I don't always remember the specifics of a bead. I mean, I'll know if it's like a bellflower or a Czech fire polish, but I'm not going to remember the finish name or the exact size. So it's there in that shopping bag. You can click on it. You can add it right to your shopping cart from there as well. Then if you are on YouTube or you are on Facebook, welcome. Please feel free to comment. Just know there's not always someone checking those comments, and I personally can't see them. So if you do want to comment, like say, hey, can you pick up that bead again? Can you show me that one again? Pop on over here to Beadaholique via the link in the video you're watching. It will take you here. Then when you comment, I can see it, and then I can, we can figure it out together if you want to see a different bead or see a sizing comparison or something like that. Oh, thank you, Marie. I love that. Oh, Kathleen, thank you. I know. I'm trying to read the comments, and you guys are wonderful. Thank you. And I'm trying to remember I have all these beautiful beads to show as well. Okay, let's flip the camera down. Let's see what we have to play with today. Let's see where inspiration takes us. You know I'll be playing with color combos. And then have fun with the increased discount. I'm excited for it too. Okay, here we go. So beautiful beads on my table today. so many lovelies. I'm just going to move this a little bit over because I always think these beads look so gorgeous in person. It's one of those things of, photographs can only do so much, but wow, when you have them in person and you see the shine and you see the dimension, they are just gorgeous. So I'm just going to start. If there's any questions, let me know. Remember, even if it shows 40% off, give it a try to click on it to see if it's been updated to 50% off. And then if it hasn't, it's going to be very, very soon. So here we go. I'm just going to try to start from the bottom and work my way up. I don't know any other way to go about this and keep it organized. All right, so here is a beautiful faceted rondelle. So this is like a rondelle spacer. And these are really great. I want to say almost like filler items. I've used these on memory wire bracelets a lot. They add a lot of really nice sparkle, and they're just a different shape. So if you're used to using like a fire polished round, these rondelle faceted spacers are really nice. And they're kind of what I call sharp cut. You see how it's got a very blunt edge, which looks really nice if you're playing off different shapes within a design. So if you are doing, say, memory wire bracelets, these are really nice to put on there to mix with maybe pearls or Czech fire polish. And they are so sparkly. Yes, Laura, they are so sparkly. I should mention, I don't know the quantities of these that we have in stock. When we started the show, all of them were in stock. So I will say that. I didn't start with any of these out of stock, but I don't know how many we have of each. I'm not able to really see that, so I can't really say how much we have, but they were all in start to begin with. Oh, you live here in California. You're in Southern California too, Veronica. I love that. Yes, I'm in Claremont, so I am just the far east end of LA County is where I am at. All right, so there's these beautiful ones, and they come in different colors. So I then have this one as well, which is almost like a really pretty, almost a rosaline with a little bit of gold. Again, that sparkle is huge, and you get a lot of these as well. So a lot are on a strand. So these are beautiful. And then there's even like this one here, which is matte. So this almost looks like a stone, which is neat. So this is a cool one. So a little tip is if you like something like this and you're like, oh, I like that shape, I like that style, go ahead and copy the name of the bead shape and put it into the search bar. Chances are there's a lot more colors than what I have here. So that's a little tip. If you really like these rondelles, see what other colors they come in, because they do come in a bunch of different colors. All right. Then let's look at these beautiful ones. So we'll go to another rondelle, but a very different rondelle. This is a giant, beautiful, look at that, intense, kind of like a fuchsia, like a deep fuchsia, almost like dark rose. This is a beautiful bead. Oh, I love it, you guys. Oh, Francie, we are increasing the Beadaholique discount to 50% site-wide. A lot of items are already at 50% on the site now. We are in the process. We wanted to let everybody in this community know the moment it happened. So we started it not too long ago. A lot of items are updated, and within a couple hours, everything on the Beadaholique website will be 50% off. Great question. So these are gorgeous. Then I have these green beads, which are so pretty as well. So if you see how these are cut, you can kind of look at the side profile. They almost have like a Picasso on the ends, on the tips, and there's a beautiful olivine green, and you get a lot of them. So sometimes I'm just picking up a couple here. So here we go. It's a beautiful olivine green. And then, because we can't help play, you could do the green with that dark fuchsia. It almost has a Christmas vibe to it, but it wouldn't have to be Christmas, but that is really pretty together. Then I've got these little guys. So I'm kind of got a bunch of rondelles here to start, but these are a assorted color mix. So you see you get all these almost like gem tones here, which are really pretty. And this is a nice smaller size. And then I've got these beauties. I think this is Alexandre with a Picasso finish, if I'm not mistaken. And again, these are the ones I really want to show in person because I just feel like the photos, you could have the absolute best photographer in the world, but it just doesn't compare to being able to twist and turn these and be able to see how they reflect the light and where that light bounces off. So they're just so pretty. And then this is a cute little one. This is a shape that I don't see too often. This is a little flat drop, but it's vertical hole. So this would be really easy to just put onto a head pin or an eye pin. And it's got that nice cream crystal combo. And you get a lot of these. There's a ton here at the bottom of my mat. And you can see those, and they're flat. They're not rounded. They're not a round drop. They're a flat drop, which is very different. And then I have more of your traditional drop. This is a good filler bead. This is a really pretty pale pink AB, kind of one of those beads that you just want to have in your stash. So that's a really cute little shape right there. All right, now I've got some strands. Here is a gorgeous topaz. There's a beautiful topaz with that pretty end that has, looks to be like an antique silver. And then because we have to play, if we were going with that vintagey Christmas vibe, we could go ahead and put this with that pretty dark fuchsia and then pair it with the greens. And then we've got basically kind of like a Victorian green, gold, and red, which is this deep, deep pinky fuchsia color. So that would be a really pretty holiday combination right there. And we're going to keep going because we've got a lot to look at today. And if anyone wants to look at something again or needs me to like show a different end of it, just let me know and I'll pick it back up. A fire polish. This is teal AB 6mm fire polish. There's that AB again coming out. You see that reflecting. I know, Zilren, I love the AB too. I like it when it just has that little flash of color. Oh, speaking of like an AB, look at these guys. These guys look like a peacock finish. So I'll let Michelle and Thaisa say what this actual finish is. These are beautiful like petal beads. They've got the 3 petals right there. And you can see right here. So if you're doing like fairy skirts or you are doing petal flower earrings, these are great. I don't know what the finish name is though. I'm going to let Michelle or Thaisa share it because I don't think it's just AB. It's like a metallic iris peacock finish because you see all those different colors. So pretty. Oh, Zilren. Okay, Zilren's saying the clear AB beads are not in the below listings. Okay, I'll see if, I think you're meaning these guys. We'll see if Michelle and Thaisa can put those guys up, or maybe it's these ones right here, these little pale pinks. You know, Rosalinda, I am not sure exactly my path. I definitely want to still keep teaching. I'm figuring it out. I love the teaching and I love the lives. So I'm going to figure out what I'll do for sure. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it is Julie Ann Bean. And Ann has an E. So that's, you know, I'll put updates there for what I do personally after Beadaholique closes. But until then, I am going to be here and doing these lives, for sure, as long as I can. And as long as, you know, we're still having fun and Beadaholique is open. They are elongated. Let me see. Which ones are we looking at? The clear AB elongated ones. Are we talking these guys here? These have a little bit of pink to them. I think that this is like a pale pink one, but is that AB? Is that what we're talking about? Good question though. Laura, yes. Yes, I shall be. Okay. Yes, okay. So these are a petite little drop. Oh, I think the banners popped up for them right now. If you look on the banner, I think they popped up. What size are the purple flower bead caps? Ooh, great question, Santa Barbara girl. Michelle, Thaisa, what size are these guys? Because I have another one coming up too. 12 by 10 millimeters. These are 12 by 10 millimeters, so they're a good size. And they're just so pretty. So that's what the underside looks like. And then here, and just that color is gorgeous. I know, aren't they pretty? I have another color combo here. And then I have these little button flowers. And I seem to be really liking the different finishes. The different finishes are so pretty. So those are little bellflowers. And then I love these. These are rosebud. So these are Czech fire polish. So I should say, or not Czech fire polish, Czech rosebud. So all the beads that we're going to look at today are Czech glass. They're part of the Timeless Wonders collection here on the Beadaholique website. And there's many, many, many more. There's like 200 pages of these beautiful Czech glass beads. I picked out my favorites, but there are many more. But this is a beautiful rosebud. And I feel like this particular finish really shows off that cut of that rose. So these ones are so pretty. And Michelle and Thaisa are definitely working overtime here, popping up banners as fast as they can. So thank you guys. Here's another rondelle. And this one is neat because it's got the brown and the cream. So you're really seeing the cut through of the cream base with that top finish. So those ones are so pretty as well. My favorite bead in this entire show is this one. I love this. This has such a late 60s, 70s vibe to me that I am absolutely in love with it. It is a brown leaf with a gold overlay, but I think it's because it almost looks like toll painting to me. The little dots and the little lines are so perfect that I just am getting for sure that like I said, late 60s, early 70s vibe to it. And that makes me really happy. I love these. I would pair these with green. So if I had this, I would probably be pairing it with these guys here, do some brown and green. I also have another cool flower one coming up if you pair these together as well. You can see how beautiful this is. This is like a star leaf or a star bell cap flower. Look at that. So if you see what the underside looks like right there. So I would pair these together because I'm going to play right here. I would probably, to kind of get that vintagey vibe, I would even put these in here. I think these three together are really, really pretty. I feel like just their colors, it's like that avocado green that was popular in the 70s. You've got this kind of brown cream and then these leaves as well. So I love this combo right here. I think that would work up into just a stunning, stunning piece of jewelry. Okay, so those are some of my very favorites. They came out to play early in the show. Here is another one of those. I believe this is the same size as this one here. So this is 12 by 10 millimeters, and this has got a blue-green glass combo. Oh, hello, Paula from Utah. Hello, I've been to Utah. It's beautiful, just gorgeous. For anyone who is just joining us, our special announcement is that we are in the process of updating the Beadaholique website to be site-wide 50% off. So everything on the website is going to be 50% off. A lot of items have already been updated, and then more are going to be updated literally every minute. And then within a couple hours, it's going to be fully updated. So that is some fun news to share right before the holidays. So we're excited that the discount has increased. So here are beautiful colors. I know, Michelle, this color is so pretty. Again, this is one that I feel like you have to see in person to really understand how beautiful this is. Oh, I have a cushion round. If you like cushion rounds, there's many, many more colors. This is just a beautiful kind of a nice purple, not quite lilac, but it's a beautiful orchid purple. And the cushion rounds are nice because they're so beautiful from a distance. So if you've worked with these before, they really stand out because they pop from a distance. And then we did those. Oh, another favorite coming up. I'm a redhead, so I love all gold tones. But these are beautiful. These are like little pansy flowers in a pretty light topaz color, and you get a ton of them. But if you see what they look like up close, you see they've got a little bit of a gold overlay. So it's a really pretty bead. And again, knowing me, I would probably do green, but you could also do pale pink with these. That would be really pretty if you did that nice pink with that topaz. That's gonna look lovely. Here's another bead coming up that would look really great with it. This is a Czech fire polish. This is, I believe, an 8mm. And again, that really gorgeous two-tone color. But if you were to pair that with it as well, so you could pull out the light pink, you could do the topaz, and you can do this. I know, I love it. So these are really pretty. Oh, Veronica, I think I missed the last part of your question there. It got cut off. I just saw it. Are all these beads that Julie has, I think is the first part of it. If you don't mind reposting that question, I'll see if I can answer it. So these are all Czech glass. Okay, and then here is this strand. And then here's another rondelle in turquoise, and this turquoise one has a different topper. So it's got that nice Picasso topper to it, a nice big rondelle again. So another fun shape to play with. Besides, I think we often do rounds. I know I default to rounds, so it's always nice to see when there's a different shape coming into kind of the story here. But if you like to make bracelets, this would look really neat combined with some different beads for a bracelet. Maybe pair this with an antique brass. That would be really nice too. Oh, I've got some little hearts. So I've got fuchsia hearts. And all of these should be there in that shopping bag. So if you want to know a specific size, they will be there in that shopping bag. So these are just a nice, sweet. Oh, Linda, enjoy time with your granddaughter. Oh, I love it. The show will be saved as soon as we say goodbye today. You can always go back and rewatch it. The replay becomes available just shortly after we say goodbye. So definitely you can go back and rewatch. Enjoy your granddaughter, Linda. Congratulations. I love that. Okay, another vertical whole leaf. I love this leaf. It's become a fast favorite of mine. This style. This is with a pretty, pretty pink. Oh, the same size I used for the ladybug earrings. They might be. I'd have to dig out those earrings again. I'm thinking they might be because I do love these leaves. So that's a really pretty, pretty pink. Hey, Netta, welcome. Okay, another two-tone. I did kind of go for the two-tones when I was picking out beads this time. I searched through every single of the 200 pages of these timeless wonder beads to pick these guys out. So I spent hours going through each page, picking out my favorite. So there's many, many more to choose from, but I just thought these were so gorgeous. So another just beautiful orange kind of topaz with a it's a green teal, I'd say, like a teal aqua. It's so pretty. Oh, thank you, Angie. I loved it. When my bag arrived, guys, I was so excited. I have to tell you, I don't think I've been that excited for a shipment to arrive in a really long time. All right, so I tried to also just pick out some good staples. So this here it nicely has a tag on it. This is turquoise bronze Picasso 4mm round bead. So again, this might not be as like show-stopping as, say, this bead, but this bead gets used a lot. This is a really good spacer bead, filler bead, just a classic round 4mm. Always comes in handy, and it's got a really pretty finish too. All right, another two-tone. So this is another beautiful two-tone. It's this reminds me of like red wine. This feels like red wine to me. So it's got the beautiful colors in there. Oh, thank you, Laura. Yes, I am feeling like that too. I just feel like we have to see all these beads in person. We have to see them, and we have to especially the two-tones, to really see how that color plays. I love it. And then here are some clovers, and this has a beautiful AB finish on one side, and it has that dark topaz on the other. And so you see how that AB really shows what the pattern is, and then the pattern is not quite as distinguishable or distinct in the solid dark topaz, but once you see that AB side, you definitely see all of that color. Oh, hello, Vicky from Maryland. And I'm sorry, if I miss any question, I would love it if Thaisa and Michelle might pin it for me, because sometimes the comments go so fast that I just can't read them or they get cut off. So if I do miss anything, I would love to be able to catch that. And then here are these monkeys, super cute. I have another strand as well. I'm going to show you in turquoise. So this bead actually looks really different based upon the color. So how many beads come on a strand of cushion rounds? I think it's 8. 8. You get 8 beads on a strand of cushion rounds. And then I saw the question. So I think some of these beads are available on other websites and some are not. There's certain beads I have definitely never seen on other websites. And then, so I don't exactly know. I can't say for sure. Like certain like round beads I've definitely seen on other websites, but there's other beads that I've come across here that I haven't. So I think it kind of varies based on the bead. Good question though. And then we've got the monkeys. Oh, another just really pretty kind of classic bead. Can never go wrong with a 6mm Czech fire polish. And then these leaves in the turquoise. So here's that vertical whole leaf again in turquoise. And I feel a need to make a pretty color palette here because these are beautiful. So we could do these with the topaz as well, which would be really pretty. You could also do these with the crystal. You could start to do a very silvery color palette here with the crystal. You could pull in these rosebud ones again. This would look lovely together if you did this. So that's really pretty. Oh, so does that yellow match the green yellow? Great question. I can check that out. So I think what one you're looking at is, does this one here match this one here? And it does. It totally matches. I do, Angie. I love it. I play. I can't help myself. I can't help like looking at all of these because I still have a lot to look at, guys. Look at this table. It's crazy. I love playing with these and matching them. Oh, good morning, Evio from Drenched Olympia. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, I have been reading about the flooding in Washington State right now because my family's all there. So I was just shocked on how much rain you guys are getting. All right. I have another bead that would match that as well. I have this really large, I think this is maybe a medium topaz, but it has a little bit of green in it as well. So if you are wanting to do beads that complement this here, you could do these guys, and then you could pull in the turquoise as well. If you wanted to pull in the turquoise, because we've got a lot of different turquoises happening here. And there's even more to come, but this could be a really beautiful, beautiful color palette right there with those beads. And you got a lot of different shapes and sizes, which is nice too. Marianne, I love it. I know. Well, so I have to tell you guys, my kids wanted, when I did a show like this last time, my kids wanted to help me put the beads away because I put them back in their baggies so I can keep track of them. And they were so sweet, but they didn't realize that some of these were not tied. So all of the ones on strands came undone. And I had this big, huge pile of mixed beads, and they were so sweet. They were helping me sort it, but it took hours to put everything away. Oh, yes, Maya, I love that. Can you request a show to make Christmas ornaments using seed beads? I love that. That's a great idea. Okay, I'll put that on the list. Thaisa's been keeping me up with like the best list of requests. Oh, so see how they fall off. All right, I have a flower bead. So this is a really pretty flower bead. Again, all Czech glass. Really pretty. This feels very vintagey to me. This feels like Victorian or early 20s. So I like this one a lot. I did see a question about what would you do with the monkey beads. I'm going to show you the turquoise ones. I would make a pair of earrings, personally. I would take these guys, I would just use one per ear, and I would hang a tassel from him. I think he would just be a really stunning focal, and you get a ton of these. You get a ton of them. So I like the turquoise one a lot. And like, yeah, I would just maybe put a bead on either side of him, maybe not, and then hang a tassel from him, and he would be my cute little earring. So there's those, and these feel like stone. They're not, it's the Czech glass, but they just feel like turquoise. So they're really pretty. Okay, and then I have some pretty purples coming up because I know we all love purple. So some little purple tulips with the AB finish. So there's pretty purple tulips. And then these guys are interesting. I want to wire wrap these. What are these guys called? These are teardrops, 6 by 4 millimeter. This is pink topaz luster turquoise. So it's a big long name. And here's what these look like. And they are little top drilled drops. So what you could easily do with these guys is you could wire wrap them, make little loops on top, and hang these as little dangles. You could also string them so you've got like a necklace with the little drops hanging down below. That would be really pretty too. So those are kind of a nice staple again. This is another bead. I would see if this comes in other colors because you do get a ton of them and they're beautiful and they're a unique bead. So I would type in teardrop, what was it again? Teardrop 6 by 4 into the search engine and just see if more colors come up of this one because this is a neat bead. Okay, I've got more purples. This I believe is an alexandrite or a tanzanite. I'm going to let Michelle and Thaisa verify for me, but it's got pretty little silver end caps. And so if you wanted to go with your purple color palette here, you could do these little guys. You could pair them with your pretty little tulips as well. So those beads would be very nice. Oh, Veronica, I love that. I love the Christmas tree earrings too. I wear them. I wear them every Christmas. They're a good classic. So Tanzanite, Tanzanite and alexandrite are such a beautiful color. Yes, I believe these are cathedral beads. Let me show you the shape again. If you see what the shape is, you can kind of see there. Michelle, Thaisa, would you be able to verify that these are cathedral beads? You can see how those are cut. I believe they are, but let's let the experts on the end that have the data right there be able to tell us. They're so pretty. Ooh, okay, look at this combo. Since we are able to do this, look at the flowers with these. That's really pretty because they both got that silver undertone to them. So that's a pretty combo right there. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna actually move my camera up so you guys can see where we're headed here because we've got more to look at. All right. And, oh, I have another strand of the vertical whole leaves, and these are in a really pretty pale color right here. So these are beautiful. So those are lovely. And I think that's alexandrite. Again, I'm going to let the experts on the back end here, Michelle and Thaisa, verify some of these. But it's really pretty. Okay, the antique style, oh gosh, I'm not going to say this right, octagonal 6 millimeter beads. Okay, not cathedral. They're called antique style oh my gosh, I can't even say that word. Okay, so that's for these guys. And then can you verify the color on these ones, Thaisa? I see the banners popped up. But if you don't mind verifying the color. It's this really beautiful pale purple. It looks alexandrite. I'm just questioning it because it has a little bit of that blue undertone. But the alexandrite can mimic blue or purple. So sometimes it's a little hard to tell. Oh, luster transparent blue. Okay, so this is luster transparent blue. Nice. And then, oh, another just kind of simple bead, but you're going to use it in all your projects because it's just a nice staple. These are the beads I like to load up on because they're really pretty, really simple. Honestly, they're quite inexpensive, so they're nice to just have in your stash as those spacer beads between other beads. And this one has a nice, almost like an olivine green turquoise combo. And then, oh, I like this one. Going back to that vintagey vibe, this is an interesting little teardrop. It's got the yellow, the vibrant kind of sunshine yellow, and then what looks almost like a stone background to it. Another little beautiful mixed strand of rondelles. This is like every color in the rainbow here. Oh, that would be a good idea. Actually, if you like doing rainbow jewelry, this would be a good little strand right here. Let's see, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Okay, it does. It has all the colors of the rainbow on this strand. That's a really pretty one. For anyone who's just popping in, our special announcement this morning is that we are increasing the discount on the Beadaholique website, so everything will be 50% off. A lot of items have already been updated. More are being updated every minute, and then within a couple hours, it's going to be fully updated. A quick little tip is if you see something as you're scrolling through the website or even in these banners popping up that say 40% off, take the extra step to click on the actual item, because sometimes on that next screen, it shows that it's been updated to 50%. So a quick little tip about that. And then these are little, oh no, Zilren, Michelle and Thaisa can hopefully help with that. Are those large hold? Ooh, great question. I don't think, it just dropped. No, these are not large hold. These are regular. Good question. And then these are cute little drops. These are just little flat beads right here. I think these are lentils with that top hole there. So nice little turquoise color as we start to build out our turquoise palettes. Put these guys back. Another rosebud bead. So this is another one that looks really nice. This looks really pretty in this finish. Let's see if I can get the lighting better on this one. So this is very antique-y looking. But it's that rosebud. So yes, Netta. So what we did was we started updating the website this morning. So everything is either already at 50% off or will be within a couple hours, probably within about an hour or so. It's not exact. But yes, the discount has gone from 40% to 50%. Lots of items are already updated to the 50%. We just wanted to share the news right away with our community, even as we are updating the website. So you will see that it will be fully updated very, very soon. But a lot of items are already. And then I've got these cute little flat ovals with the different colors. So this has got a nice orangey red and white. I know, Netta, it's great, right? I know, I'm definitely going shopping too. If these don't sell out, I need to have these guys. I feel like I want to make a whole series with these guys. If anyone missed the beginning of the show that we showed these, the replay will become available as soon as we say goodbye. So you can always go back and rewatch some of these lower ones that we covered earlier. Okay, so those are beautiful. And then these are neat. These petals are huge. So again, this is why I like seeing things in person. I thought these were small. When I ordered these, I thought these were tiny, but these are nice and big. So I would just hang these from the bottom of an earring. And I think you can get a jump ring through that pretty easily because the hole is quite high. So if we see where the hole is placed on this petal, it's up high enough that I feel like you're going to be able to get maybe a 6mm jump ring through there if you wanted to not wire wrap it or string it. But these are really pretty color too. Kind of shimmery. And then I've got more flat ovals right here. So these are 2-color again. So you see some have a lot of clear in them, some are darker, but another really pretty flat oval. Oh, that's a good idea, Teresa, saying you can make a flower pendant with those. Yes, I think that would be lovely. Yeah, fan it out. You could definitely start to fan these. I know, they're very big. Like I said, I really thought these were going to be smaller. But yeah, you could definitely do some flower pendants with these. And they're kind of transparent too. which would be really neat as just kind of an ethereal, really pretty earring. I would do an earring myself, but I always do earrings. So this is the size I thought they were going to be. So this is a much smaller version. So if we look at the comparison, I thought these were going to be this size, but I'm delighted that they're so big. But here's some of the smaller petals. Definitely nice little kind of different shape bead. Fairy petals, absolutely. Totally fairy petals. Okay, and then I've got some orange lentils. So these are the same shape as those turquoise, but these are in orange. So I love the orange. So I'm a fan of orange and turquoise being paired together. I really like that look. I know it's not for everybody and not everybody's an orange fan, but I think orange pops really nice next to turquoise. All right, and I've got some more flat ovals. I think I was kind of loving the flat ovals because I hadn't really seen them before, or I haven't really worked with them. So here's some more flat ovals in a really pale turquoisey blue. So those are pretty. And then another staple item, just a pretty kind of navy blue, almost cobalt. This might be cobalt, just a little tiny rondelle. That's just going to be one that goes with everything. I mean, you could definitely start to go nautical. You could do the turquoise with the blue. If you've got some white, you can pair white with this for a really fresh look. We could go back to that one strand here, this crystal. Here you've kind of got a fun summer look happening. All right, and then we're going to keep on going because I've got more. These, I believe, are called gem cut because I was looking this up before it started. So these are rondelles, but gem cut rondelles in a lovely, lovely color. And those are super shiny too. So look at these paired with this light topaz. Look at that color combo. That's really pretty together. And we could bring in the fuchsia hearts too. If we wanted to bring in the fuchsia hearts, we could bring in the pink leaves. If you just wanted to go really beautiful shades of pink and fuchsia and purple, that would be very nice. So a lot of different choices there. Oh, and then of course this would go with it. If you've got this, that big beautiful strand as well. So all these colors match very nicely. I mean, even this one here too. So if this is a color palette you like, all of these beads really go together nicely. Put all of those down. And then, oh, I have clovers. Okay, I have lucky. Well, these are 3-leaf, but I still think they're lucky. These are a hematite clover. We've got a little 3-leaf clover with that little stem. Again, check glass. Everything is check glass. But that's a really pretty strand right there. You get a bunch of them. I've had these in like a green AB, and I used them a lot. So this is a nice bead. I have another rosebud in topaz, and this is a big one too. So that's a really pretty color right there. You don't see the rosebud design as much as say this one here, just because this finish really kind of like settles into the cuts, but it's still really pretty. And you can tell it's not a classic round. You can tell it's definitely got something else happening with it. And then I've got some seashells. So here are some, my beads are grabbing each other. Here are some seashells. So got some pretty seashells. I would probably do them with turquoise, knowing me. You could do turquoise with the seashells, would be really pretty. Again, that's like a nice summer jewelry item. I just like unusual beads. I like the unusual shapes, like the monkeys, like the rosebuds, like these guys, like the leaves. I like the ones which have just something really different and they kind of have their own personality. Okay, oh, this is just classically pretty. So this, let's see what color. This is a 6mm dual coated cantaloupe grape. And that is just pretty. That's just really, really pretty. So this one you could do with your cushion rounds. That would look quite nice. You could even pull in your faceted rondelles here as well. I know the dual coateds are really fun. The dual coated are so fun. So Laura, great question if you should wait until the 50% off is on all of them. I think it's a matter of choice. I can't guarantee that some of the ones we see here will not sell out. I do know when we've done these shows before, some of them sell out. They are updating, like every minute more beads are getting updated. So it's really a personal choice if you do want to wait or if you want to check out now. But try clicking on them. Try, looking at the banner for them, then clicking into the actual bead. You might be pleasantly surprised that a lot of the ones you're wanting are actually already at the 50% off. Zilren is saying it already shows on mine. So good. That means they keep updating. And it's really literally every minute, and then it should be done updating very soon as well. And then here's just a pretty little pearl. This is a 2 millimeter round. Well, I call it a pearl, but it's a 2 millimeter round metallic island paradise. I love that. So pretty little round bead. And then I have to actually move aside to be able to grab the last couple. We've got 5 or 6 more to look at. All right, so these are cute little ones. These have that nice cut in them. I don't know why, but I'd put these, this kind of has the same feel. So if you like these guys here, this has that very similar feel, just lighter. Oh, Linda's saying items in show seem to be updated already. Already shows updated. Oh, good. That's exciting to hear. I love it. That's wonderful. All right, and then this is interesting. I haven't played with it before. This has it's a little drop, and it definitely feels like a pearl coat. So this feels super vintagey to me. Oh, that's gonna be pretty. What if you did something twisted? That would look really neat if you could somehow twist these guys. Oh my gosh, some of your items are at 34% off, not in the shopping bag. Oh my gosh. Okay, Carolyn, I'm going to have Michelle and Thaisa look at that because nothing should be 34. It should all be updating to 50. And if it's not at 50 yet, it should be at 40. That's really weird. Okay, I'm going to have them look at that, make sure, because that almost seems like a glitch right there. So hopefully they'll just get that one fixed. But for sure, within a very short time, everything should be at 50% off. Another really classic bead. This is an 8 millimeter fire polish with a pretty metallic finish. So there you go. All right, and that's super wonderful feedback, guys. If you're letting us know that something's showing a weird percentage, we really appreciate you letting us know. Thaisa says she's looking into that right now. Here you go. And these are so pretty, just purple and green. And that looks nice together as well. These are both, I think, 2 millimeters. And then I've just got 3 more to go, guys. And then we've looked at all of them. So I've got this one here, which is a pretty little guy. I think this is going to be a 3 millimeter, and this is matte. So the turquoise in here is matte with a coppery, bronzy little partial finish on it. So it ends up with a pretty mottled look. And then we've got these leaves as well. So this is another pretty leaf. And this, I think, is an Apollo gold maybe with a really pretty pink below it. Nice big strand. If you could see what that looks like. And the final bead, we made it to the very end, is this guy here. And this one has a tag, so we can look at it. Fire polish 6 millimeter blue iris opaque pale turquoise. And that is why I can never remember from memory the color names, because sometimes they're quite complicated. But that's a really pretty bead as well. Yay. All right, guys, we did it. We went through all of these beautiful beads. I hope that there's some inspiration here for everybody. I mean, this is where I just want to start playing and putting, I gotta remember some of these are not tied off. Okay, life does not want me to pick that one up for some reason. But I mean, you just can start playing with these different color combos. Oh, thank you, Santa Barbara girl. Yeah, just have fun. Have fun looking at everything. Enjoy that discount. Like I said, if what you're looking at right now is still saying 40, it should be at 50 literally any minute. If it's at something weird like that 34%, we're investigating that. That shouldn't be. There shouldn't be anything below 40. So I really appreciate you guys letting us know. And I know Thais and Michelle are going to be researching that as well to see what happened with that, because that's kind of a weird glitch. But we'll get that sorted out. And then everything will be at 50% off. I love it. But yeah, just have fun playing. It's so fun. It's so fun. And this was just a gorgeous one. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Okay, I'm going to flip the camera up so we can say goodbye today. But this was really fun to do. Okay. Oh, thank you, Laura. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining me today. This was really fun to do. I had so much fun shopping for the show and laying out my table and coming up with color combos. So thank you for joining me today. Enjoy the discount. Happy shopping. Again, I don't know what quantities we have of these. So if there's anything you love, make sure you fully check out your cart, because I don't think it holds it in your cart. I think I've asked that before. So if you stick it in your cart and come back a couple days later, if it sells out, it will be removed from your cart. So just a quick note on that, because I think I did ask that a little while back. But thank you guys. I love it. Yes, I'm going to be making things with these beads. So in the upcoming shows, you will definitely see these beads reappear if they're still in stock. Because right now, I can already tell you, I want to make something out of these. I love these. So there's definitely some beads I'm going to be pulling aside before I clean up my table. And I'm going to be matching them. Like memory wire bracelet ideas, stretch bracelet ideas, strung necklaces, different things. I'm probably going to be putting combos together. Then I'll check the stock right before we do another class to make sure they're still in stock. And if they are, you'll be seeing these beads again reappear in the coming shows. All right, thank you everybody. Teresa, enjoy your day here in LA. I think we have another hot one. Angie, take care. Thank you guys. Sue from Wisconsin, bye. Everyone have a wonderful rest of your day and a great weekend. I'll see you later. Bye.